just 2 days, this car will be owned by one of you guys watching this video. I'm giving this thing away, and we are down to the final days of getting entered in on this giveaway. This is my 2000 Civic Si EM1 that I've been building over the last month. K-swapped with a built K24 6-speed RSX Type S transmission, $30,000 total in mods, and she's making over 600 horsepower to the tires. This thing could be yours for $3. Head to the website, guys. Every $3 you spend is one entry to take this build home. Only 2 days left. Well, guys, we got a long, exciting day ahead of us today. Pissy, come on, you hungry? You want food? Let's go. Come on. Are you hungry? Free. Leave it. You're a good boy. Okay, free. Today is the day we have all, and I mean all, been waiting for. Today is Dyno meter day. Today's Dyno day for the EM1. Before we head out, let's do a build breakdown. At least everything important to make power. K-swap, built K24A2, factory cylinder head, factory camshafts, BC head gasket, ARP 625 plus head studs, Wisco piston, Skunk 2 alpha connecting rods, Skunk 2 intake manifold, DC5 Creations turbo kit with a 3584 turbocharger, DC5 intercooler, DC5 intercooler piping, alpha injection 1300cc injectors, Walbro 450 hardwired inside of a radium hanger, dash 8 feed, dash 6 return lines, cars on drive-by-wire with a 74mm Bosch throttle body. We'll be tuning on a Haltech Elite 2500, AEM 5 bar, full exhaust, external gate 60mm. Those are the basics. Now, we did street tune the car on pump gas up to 12 pounds. It's definitely making north of 400 wheel on 12 pounds of boost on pump gas. Today, the goal is 600 wheel on ethanol. We will be using the dyno for that because even on 12 pounds, rolling into it in 4th gear, it lights up the tires. I did order some meaty R888s for it. They're not in yet. There's no way these tires would hook on the street on 20 plus pounds of boost with this car. Let's head to the shop. I gotta do a little bit of tinkering first, and then we'll head to the dyno. So really all I need to do in the shop right now is get the car on the lift and drain the pump gas out of the tank, at least the majority of the pump gas out, drive it to the ethanol station, fill it up on E85. The ECU is already set up for the flex fuel. Brian, the tuner, went through, got all that set up and adjusted with the flex sensor. So as soon as I put the ethanol in it, the ECU will automatically adjust and we'll be able to drive it to the dyno. Now, if it was not a flex fuel car, if it was just a dual map car, pump gas and ethanol car, we of course could not do that. The 92 octane is drained, maybe a little bit too far, as we are down to 3%. 2.8% is what the Haltech is showing. Let's hope I can make it. I'm at the ethanol station. Check this out. We are down there on fuel. Dude, the sunroof, so fun, so nice. It reminds me of the Evo. You ready or what?
See if it starts.
You don't believe in your own tuning?
I just guessed, dude.
Well, your guess was pretty freaking good. As you can see, you can't tell me that sunroof ain't nice.
It's actually pretty close.
Yeah, it runs phenomenal. It would not be a good old-fashioned dyno day without some issues. I did one pull on the street on ethanol and the car started acting up. Went to the dyno anyway, got it loaded up, and man, issue after issue, all with the drive-by-wire system. All right, we got her loaded up on the dyno. Let's do the first pull and see what happens. Pretty cool seeing this thing on a hub dyno. I'm used to the rollers. Hub dynos are definitely the move. What are you starting at boost-wise?
I think it should make 15 pounds. Hopefully if it makes 15 pounds, I don't know how much more we'll have in it with the springs in the gate. We might have to change that and reevaluate, but if we get some good baseline numbers and some good power, I think that's small potatoes afterwards, you know.
We would make an adjustment, try to do a pull. The safeties would kick in, killing the throttle body. Ultimately, we decided the car needed a new wiring harness from the ECU all the way to the throttle body. As soon as that issue was resolved, it was on to tuning.
There we go! Finally!
After 3 short pulls, we were done, ending at 608 wheel horsepower on 21 pounds of boost. This is gonna be funny.
What?
It's not gonna go anywhere.
It's not. It's gonna light them off worse than before.
I'm excited. Hey.
EKs, okay, have the working door panels of any Honda ever did.
EG's better?
Oh, way better.
Really?
They don't crack, and these are actually in nice shape.
Smooth. That's
You gotta slow, bro.
I should probably fix that rattle.
Kind of kills it.
Smells like E. If this thing all drive. Oh yeah.
Dude, it picks up, dude.
That was for
It like picks up.
as soon as that beat tech comes in too, bro.
Dude, it's like instant.
I'm gonna need those tires a little bit sooner
Oh,
than
yeah.
I thought.
Oh yeah.
That's freaking fun.
But with the new tires, it'll pull pretty good. You want me to do a boost by gear setup and kind of turn it down a little bit, or you want to wait till we get
dude.
tires?
I don't want to boost like you. I want all the boosts, all the gears.
Well, first gear's on the gate.
Well, that's fine. First gear, I short shift anyway.
The second,
Second on is all of it.
not in sixth though.
Yeah, that's excessive.
I like it. It's rowdy.
That's very rowdy.
It's rowdy.
I love Hondas.
It picks up too. Like as soon as VTEC comes on.
I bet I can roll under it in fifth and still spin. That's insane.
As soon as VTEC's on, it lights.
Oh, so fun. It kind of makes it more fun to drive when it spins a lot. This guy's trying to race, bro. With a student driver sticker on the back. Smooth, too. I like how it's just smooth in general. He would probably gap me, though, because he can hook and I can't. That's crazy, dude. These things make so much power on no boost.
They're just so efficient.
608 at what, 22 pounds?
It's 21.
21?
Yeah. I figured it'd make 600 and to about 20 pounds. I thought that was a good estimation.
My Evo on 20 pounds would make 400, if that.
Like I said, it's just a measure. Boost is just a measure of restriction. This thing is obviously using the boost
Quite well.
Yeah, so it just fucking sucks it right in.
Everyone wants the gap. What's up, homie?
Check it out. Don't do it.
Light up, son.
I'm on the hog, dude.
Oh, got jump!
Are you lifting?
Oh, yeah. I can't stay in it, bro. You thought I was trying to stay in it? Those new tires are going to be nice. I mean, I won't lift if you don't want me to, but we'll just go for a ride. There, I didn't lift. Oh, brother. What does this thing weigh?
Without our fat asses in it, maybe 2,600. EM1s are on the heavy side.
They got a sunroof and whatnot.
Yeah.
The final number was 608 wheel horsepower on 21 pounds of boost. Let's see what gear will hook. Rolling into it. We already know the answer, but for testing purposes, I'm gonna skip 1 through 3 right off the bat. That's a no-brainer. Fourth gear, 3,000 RPM. Let's roll into it. Okay. Sweet. Fifth gear, let's roll into it. She glazed. She glazed. I kind of hooked in fifth. We got a Subaru coming up that wants the gap. He doesn't want the gap. The looks you get in this car is ridiculous. The old folk don't like it. Why do I build the coolest cars for giveaway cars. I need to build this kind of stuff for myself. I do owe the biggest shout out to Brian. This car runs, until you're in boost, runs like a factory car. In boost, she's an animal, but like just the daily drivability of this thing, the startup, the cruising, the everything about it, besides that rattle in the back on this car, feels like a factory car. Big shout out to Brian from Dark Matter. Don't worry, you can go next. I know you want to go for a rip.
I don't go for rips.
Yeah, you do. You build all these cars for us and you don't rip them?
Not on this side of the car.
You can drive, I don't care.
Dyno went good, I assume, then.
Dude, as soon as we got it going.
It took him forever to get loaded?
No.
Oh.
This car's giving us problems. Drive-by-wire issues non-stop. We had to rewire the entire throttle body. That fixed that, because we could start doing a pull and there be a voltage mismatch.
Like a correlation issue?
Yeah, between TPS and then TPS supervisor.
Interesting.
Rewire that and then it was throttle pedal issues. So
Well, at least you got it all figured out.
as soon as we made one clean pull, 2 more pulls and you're done.
No. Easy.
So you're having a rough day, huh?
I just broke so much stuff today.
Insane.
The phone just pissed me off. That's what I got annoyed about.
What gear you want to start it off in?
I feel like first is pointless. I'd imagine probably second.
I'm gonna start in second. Alright.
This sounds so good. Wow.
Pretty rowdy.
It sounds gnarly.
I know. It was
Sounds like way better than my Honda I did.
She don't hook to save her life.
I mean, you can tell though, if you had a tire on here,
Dude, it would be
she's
fast.
moving. Damn.
Makes you want to like build one, keep one for myself.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm gonna break it, dude.
Not.
Oh my goodness. We'll wait for this,
Yeah, plow into it.
yeah, that sucked. Does it probably handle it? It felt like it handled pretty
Yeah,
great.
she goes straight. She rips.
Is that fifth?
Yeah, it's fifth. It's a 6-speed.
It's a 6-speed, okay. I never know in these cars.
I didn't know it was a 6-speed till the other night. I've been
Really?
driving it like it's a 5-speed, and then Brian's like, you should just see if it has a 6th gear. And I clicked down to 6th.
I bet it probably drove a lot better on the highway.
So nice.
Dude, this thing drives good. How long till this giveaway ends?
Monday.
Get entered, boys. It's a fun car. Did he put your gnarly 2-step on?
Yeah,
He did.
rip it.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
What's up, guy?
What's up? Where are we going?
Wherever you're taking me. You're the official Honda boy, so let's see this.
I'm the official Honda boy?
Yeah, that's all he drives, Hondas.
Sometimes. I drive Toyota Camrys.
All right, try to break it.
Try to break it?
Yep. You're the official tester. What's your Integra make?
736. What's this make? Don't know.
No, I know. You gotta do a rip and tell me what you think it makes. Granted, it doesn't hook, so it's gonna be hard to tell.
What turbo's on it?
3584?
How much boost? The top secret?
No, 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
21 pounds.
I'm not used to driving with a camera in my face. Doesn't get any traction.
She rips. You are a Honda boy. Dude, this thing moves up top. Holy balls. I've never gone through Go for a rip. We got matching hoodies on. That's kind of homo.
Oh wow,
Should
sick.
take yours off.
Should I?
No. Sick.
It just spins.
Honda, baby.
Oh, that's hilarious. Just spinning on
All the way through fifth gear, bro.
the. If that fully hooked, that would feel
So fast.
That would feel insane.
Yeah, I got tires on the way. They'll be here Monday, so we'll see. Some R888s. Should hook pretty good on those. Like, it's never gonna hook all the way, making this kind of power. Well,
I mean, if you warmed them up enough, do you think it would hook a little bit?
I can put my drag slicks on, and it'll hook.
Yeah.
I gotta wait to get tires on it before we get Bobby to ride. She'll be a hater.
Yeah.
Honda hater.
That's fun. Probably sounds so obnoxious outside.
First and second are effectively useless.
Oh, that's hilarious. That felt like it hooked a little bit more.
Yeah, that's better. It's crazy because this is like not turned up at all. Like, dude, this is 20 pounds of boost.
And how much could it handle?
Oh, we can make 800 easily. Not easily, but like, it would make 800. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's already just smoking the tires the whole time.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Made 608 and we stopped right there. It's like,
What power do you think it would actually hook at and not spin? Because it was spinning even at 400, wasn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah, with a good tire, 400, 350,
Yeah.
400. With a real good tire.
That's
What
hilarious.
fun is that, dude? It's a Honda, you gotta spin.
Exactly.